Good morning, students. This last class we discussed about the types of certain tissues, right? So present now I want to just recap the topic what we discussed last class. So we discussed about the epithelial tissues, cardiac tissues, right? So epithelial tissues, there are 4 types. So we go through that one: cuboidal, columnar, squamous, glandular. These are the 4 types of epithelial tissues. And right now I want to explain you about the cardiac tissues, that means the soft tissues. Okay. See here, first here, types of certain muscular tissues. You can see the images here. So last class I revised this one. So here, what is the picture of this heart? You all know heart is very soft, as well as it is a muscular pumping organ. What is pumping? It is pumping blood to all parts of our body. What type of blood? Both oxygenated as well as deoxygenated blood. Okay, so see here, by seeing the heart we can know only this is the structure heart. But see inside the heart, what is the nature of this one? This is the tissues. What is the name of the tissues? Muscular tissues. So under the muscular tissues you are going to study the 3 types of tissues. But epithelial tissues we studied 4. But here muscular tissues you are going to study 3 types of tissues. What are they? Cardiac muscles tissues, striated and unstriated muscles. So cardiac, it is in heart, and these striated muscles, it is also called as voluntary muscles. As I told you last class, what is voluntary? Voluntary, you are withdrawing your hands. Okay. So if I want to switch on, what you are doing? Automatically I am moving my hand, relaxing my hand. And after switch on, I am contracting my hand. Okay, this is the voluntary actions. So what is involuntary actions, which is also known as unstriated muscles. So involuntary actions which is controlled by stomach, as I told you on example, right? Last class. So the digestive systems, once you are taking food, what happens? It will reach inside the stomach and it start to digest with the help of certain hydroxyl acid and mucus glands and also enzymes. Okay, so see here, now I want to explain you one by one. So striated muscles are also known as voluntary muscles. So these muscles have light and dark striations. Okay, so the cells are long, cylindrical and multinucleated. See here, see, this is the striated muscle. These cells are long, cylindrical and there are many nucleus. That is called multinucleated. Okay. So they are also called as skeletal muscles. It is also called what? Skeletal muscles. Why? Because they are attached to our bones. Okay. So what is the name of these bones? Last class I told you what is the name of this one? These bones? Ball and socket. This is called as joint is called as what? Ball and socket bones joint. Okay. And they help in voluntary movement of our body. So simple 4 point. So these are the voluntary muscles which have light and dark striations. The cells are long, cylindrical and many nucleus which is called multinucleated. It is also called as skeletal muscles because they are attached to the skeletal or bones. So why? They help in movement of voluntary actions. Understand? So next, unstriated muscles, it is also called smooth muscles. So smooth muscles were present, as I told you, it is present in our heart. It is okay. So this heart is the soft, smooth, muscular organ. So this unstriated muscles, smooth muscles or involuntary muscles. Okay. These are involuntary muscles. It's having no striations. It does not have any striations like striated muscles. So striated muscles have striations, it's a bands, but here unstriated muscles there is no striations. Here the cells are long and spindle shaped. See here, I will show you. See here the cells are long. Spindle means what? See the both end of these tissues are spindle shaped. Okay, and here there are rare nucleuses. Nucleus is there, but what? Uni, only one nucleus are there. But in case of striated muscle, there are many nucleus. But here in unstriated muscles, there are single uni nucleus. See, these type of unstriated muscles, soft, smooth muscles, which are present in alimentary canal, blood vessels, bronchi of lung, iris of iris, iris. The black color is there. The black color, inside the black there is a small hole. That's what? Iris of our eye. Okay. So these unstriated muscles which are present in alimentary canal, blood vessels, bronchi of lungs, iris of eye, etc. So these are the parts which are very smooth in appear. Okay. That's why these unstriated muscles, smooth muscles are present in these all parts of our body. So what is the main function? They help in involuntary movements. What is involuntary movements? See, alimentary canal, you are taking intake of food, it start to digest. It will not digest for tomorrow. It's not our business. Okay. So blood vessels. So blood vessels complete lifelong or blood is circulation is take place. Blood is circulating from where to where? Blood is circulating from where? From heart to all parts of our body. Okay. Next, bronchi of lungs used for respirations. Exchange of gases takes place in lungs. Next, iris of eye to vision. Okay. So, these are called as unstriated muscle and also involuntary movements. Understand? So, next, cardiac muscles. Cardiac means what is present in the heart. So, cardiac muscles are involuntary muscles having faint striations. So, I will show you. So, this is the cardiac muscle. See, what is the striations here? Faint striations. So, there are faint striations. Understand? So, next, the cells are long, cylindrical, branched and multi-nucleated. Here also, there are many nucleus, multi-nucleus. It's called multi-nucleated. Next, they are present in the heart and helps in the contraction and relaxation of the heart. So, what is the main function of the cardiac muscles? It's used for contraction and relaxation. That's the main function of this heart. Understand? So, cardiac muscles or involuntary muscles having faint striations. We can't see clear faint striations. Okay. The cells are long, cylindrical, branched and multinucleated. They are present in the heart. It's present and helps in the contraction and relaxation of the heart. These are the three muscles which is present in the muscular tissues. Okay. Understand? So, what are the three types of muscular tissues? One is the cardiac tissues, one is the striated muscle and another one is the unstriated muscles. So, by seeing this picture itself, you can present the answer. So in the examinations or in the question papers, I will ask you to draw the diagram. Either I will give the diagram, you have to present the answer. Okay, you have to find the name of the tissues. Understand? Shall we go for next slide? Next one is the connective tissues. Okay, so the connective tissue of many types which is present in tendons, ligaments, blood, bones. Okay, so these connective tissues were present in everywhere in our body. So what is the connective tissues? The connective tissue connects and joins the different parts of the body together. Understand? So what is connective? By the name itself, you have to know it connects and joins the different parts of the body together. The cells of the connective tissue are loosely packed. The cells of the connective tissues are loosely packed and the space between the cells are filled with a jelly-like matrix. Okay, it is filled with completely a jelly-like substance which is called what? Matrix. So, what is connective tissues? The connective tissues are connected and joined to all parts or different parts of our body together. Next, the cells of the connective tissues are loosely packed and the space between the cells are filled with a jelly-like matrix. Okay, so here you can see some of the types of connective tissues which is shown here. See here, this is one type of tissues which is present under our skin. Okay, so this is one type of tissues, adipose tissues. Adipose tissues were present, adipose tissues which contain excess of fat globules. okay, which is present beneath our skin as well as adipose tissues. Okay, next, blood. So these connective tissues which is also present in our blood cells. So next one is the fibrous connective tissues. It is present in our ligaments, as I told you, tendons and ligaments. And the next one is the cartilage. Cartilage means which is present at the end of a bone. Every edge of a bone, this cartilage will present. Next, the last one is the final one is the bone. So here, see, these all tissues are connected and joins the different parts of our body together. Understand? If there one or two is missing, it's possible? No, it's impossible. Okay. So it's impossible. There is no impossible means there is no way of saying connective tissues. Okay. So together these all types of connective tissue join together to form. You are getting what? The different parts of a body. That means the joining of a bones. Okay. Next, the cells of the connective tissues are loosely packed. You can see all the images. See here, it's loosely packed. The adipose tissues are completely loosely packed. Here the blood cells. It's a compact cells? No, it's loosely packed. There are many types of blood cells. RBC, WBC, platelets, many different types of cells are there. Okay. Next, here you see fibrous connective tissue. This is also loosely packed. And this is the cartilage. So, here the connective tissues are completely loosely packed and the space between the cells are filled with a jelly-like matrix, jelly-like substances. Understand? Shall we go for next slide? Types of connective tissues. As I explain you there, you can see here. See here why I show you. Here why I show you this connective tissue. Why? Because you have to know here this is a bone. The bone, this type of tissue which is present in the bone. And see here hyaline cartilage. This hyaline cartilage which is present in the lungs. Which is present in our lungs. And next one is the fibrocartilage. Where? Which is present in our ribs. Where the ribs backbone. Okay. And dense fiber. It is a dense fiber. It is present in our ligaments. That is in our thigh bones. Okay. Next one is the areolar. It is present in our adipose tissue. Next, this is the adipose tissue. Okay. Areolar also a types of epithelial tissues. Adipose tissue. This is also a type of adipose tissue which is present in our chest. Okay. Next is the reticular. It is present in our kidney. Next one is the blood. It is present in the blood vessels. These are the blood vessels. So actually, you have to know what type of vessels, what type of connective tissues which is present in our which parts of our body. That's what I show you these images. Okay. So next, see here each and every type of connective tissues I want to explain you now. So first one is the blood. Here first one is the blood. You all know where is the blood present? It is present in the whole or body. Okay. So the blood which contains a fluid matrix which called plasma, which contain red blood cells RBC. So here the blood, what's the color of the blood? RBC. So why our blood is red in color? Because which contain iron pigment. What's the name of the iron? Fe iron pigment, chemical, that's compound name, okay. Fe iron chemical name, that is a hemoglobin. Because of the only presence of hemoglobin, the blood which is red in color, okay. So the blood contains a fluid matrix called plasma, which contains red blood corpuscles or RBC. So, and also white blood corpuscles and that is WBC and platelets. So, the blood cells which contain a fluid matrix which is called plasma. The plasma, it is a pale yellow in color. Let's say, paddy straw. That's the color. It's a plasma. So, this RBC which contain three types of blood which contain three types of components. One is RBC, red blood cells, WBC, white blood cells and platelets. Okay. So, what is the main function of the blood? The blood transport gases, digested food, hormones and waste materials to all parts of our body. Okay. Understand? So, and next one is the bone. Next example of the connective tissue is